Hi everyone, welcome to 40 Day Family Legacy. Today we are on day 11 of Operation Lamb, and today's scripture is Isaiah 60 verse 1. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. So this is one of my favorite scriptures, but it's been a challenging one for me to feel worthy of it. And so I wanted to use it today, especially to show you this pillow. So I made this pillow for a contest, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that you can see the whole thing. So there it is. And so this is one of my, it's like the first time I ever really made the whole pattern. Kind of. I did the plane on the computer, but the bear, I actually drew him out myself, and then the little scarf thing is just, it's embroidery floss. So it was for a contest, and the only rule in the contest was that we had to use that fabric, with the blue fabric with the white clouds and the little tiny yellow airplanes. I'll zoom in again so you can see the little tiny airplanes. So we had to use that fabric somewhere in the pattern or in the project, and it could be anything, small, big, large, whatever. And so it was, and then the contest, it was voted on by the public. So the quilt shop that did the contest, it was their 3-year birthday, and they had everybody that wanted to vote on which one they liked the best throughout the 2-day celebration. That's how they determined who the winner was. So, and you're looking at the winner. I'm very humbled and very grateful that everyone voted for me. So I say thank you for that. So I had another friend tell me they had an airplane, and she told me that the airplanes are, that number on the back tail is like a car license plate. So she said you should put some sort of number on there. So that's when I decided on using the scripture, Isaiah, ISA 60, colon, and then the number 1. So then, the bottom, of course, looks like a runway, so it's supposed to look like they're taking off, and then on the back, I'll switch it around right here. I used different fabric in the same fabric line, and then I just embroidered the entire text out on the pillow for that verse. And so that was the gist of it. And I don't know, this project was, there's just a lot of hiccups in it, and a lot of things that pillow I bought turned out too small, and it was just, a big deal. But I wanted to go back to the scripture, and, he's taking off. His life is taking off. Your life is taking off. So what does it look like in your life to arise and shine forth your light? And how does that affect your family? How does each person in your family arise and shine their light? For their light has come too. And what would it look like for the glory of the Lord to be upon you? And how would that strengthen your family if you focused on this scripture for, say, a week or so? So I've never done this before, and I'm not very good at really asking people to comment or whatever, but if you're watching this and you have an idea or you've done something in your family, go ahead and comment, please, and let us know what it looks like for your family. Because what works for my family may not work for yours. And, you know, I constantly say that we all have to figure out, you know, what our own calling is, and we all have different strengths and all that. So I look forward to hearing from you in that. And with that, I'm going to say have a good evening or a good day, morning, whenever you're listening, and happy family building.